Trump's Board of Peace was officially put together, and it is very bizarre, everything surrounding this Board of Peace. As always, this is your host, Truth Seeker here, and I would ask that you would please like and share this video. And what is very bizarre about this Board of Peace is Jared Kushner actually showcased plans for pretty much a smart utopia in Gaza. And it's called New Gaza. Now, this is all part of the end times. This is all part of their new order. Everything going on, everything that has happened this week in Davos is all part of their plans for their new order. They are literally telling you their plans about their goal to establish a new world order system. And the plans that Jared Kushner mapped out regarding New Gaza is very, very creepy. And again, this is what they have envisioned in multiple different places, not just Gaza, in multiple different places. They want these smart utopias. Again, this is why these data centers are being put up even here in the United States. Because in the future, they want AI to run everything. And they even talked about AI replacing everything yet again. Specifically, Elon Musk talked about this, and I will get into that a little bit later in today's show. But here's the clip where Jared Kushner was talking about this new Gaza, i.e., pretty much a smart utopia. So again, that is very creepy. And here you see Project Sunrise building a new and unified Gaza. I mean, come on. If that doesn't creep you out, I don't know what will, because again, this is all part of what they have envisioned. They are putting the final pieces of the puzzle together regarding their new order systems. And again, they want this to happen in multiple different places, not just in Gaza. They're going to have this happen in multiple different areas. And especially here in the United States, make no mistake about that, they are going to have all of this happen. This is why you see all of the things currently going on, specifically with ICE and everything else. Because these people are truly madmen, and they will stop at nothing, and they are trying to make a police state seem as normal as possible. Because they do all of this stuff in steps. They can't just throw it all out there all at once. They have to do this in steps to make this as normal as possible. This is even true with the cashless society that we are pretty much in. First, it started with cards. Then it went to like your phone, where you could pay with your phone. And in the near future, it's going to be part of a digital ID, and it's going to be something that goes under your skin. And again, that's not all with them talking about this new world order, because even the actor himself, Zelensky, mentioned this.
But where is the line of leaders who are ready to act? Act now, on land, in the air, at the sea, to build a new global order. You can't build the new world order out of words. Only actions create real order.
So do you see how they continue to mention this new world order? Zelensky wasn't the only one. Others have already talked about this. They are telling you what they want to establish, what they want to accomplish. And that's not all, because here's Elon all buddying up with Larry Fink of BlackRock, showcasing his allegiance yet again by flashing the inverted pyramid. He's showing you exactly what he is about. Trump does the same thing with the inverted pyramid. Others have done this same thing, including Larry Fink. They are showing you how they are down with the agenda, and Elon had a lot of interesting and weird things to say. For instance, he said that he was an alien. I mean, you can't make this up. Supposedly, he was joking around about this, but believe them when they tell you who they are and what they are. Now, obviously, aliens are demons, but the fact that he openly was talking about this should show and tell you all that you need to know.
I'm often asked, are there aliens among us? And I'll say that I am one, but...
Or you're from the future.
They don't believe me.
Okay.
But I think if anyone would know if there are aliens among us, it would be me. We have 9,000 satellites up there, and not once have we had to maneuver around an alien spaceship. So I'm like, I don't know. Bottom line is, I think we need to assume that life and consciousness is extremely rare, and it might only be us. And if that's the case, then we need to do everything possible to ensure that the light of consciousness is not extinguished.
And that's not all, because then he goes on to talk about how the AI is going to take over. I mean, he is literally telling you what exactly is going to happen. He is literally showing their plans of what they want to accomplish. They want a total world domination. They want a total takeover. They want AI to take over everything. They want humans to pretty much be obsolete, because these people are madmen. And I know this sounds kind of kooky, off the wall, but I believe eventually they want to hook every human up to a hive mind-like system, to where you will be in this other dimension, this digital hellscape pretty much, where they are pretty much ruling over you, and there is no escape because your mind is trapped inside of this virtual reality type system. That's what I believe they want to accomplish, because they have showed you this stuff throughout the years in movies and in TV shows. They have. Case in point, The Matrix, for example, and other things like that. So again, Elon has even talked about uploading your mind to a cloud system. He has talked about that in the past. And there's a reason for that, because they are telling you what they want to do. These people believe that they are going to live forever with the use of AI technology. They do. These people are truly, truly, truly mad.
And actually, my prediction is in the benign scenario of the future that the robots will actually make so many robots and AI that they will actually saturate all human needs. Meaning you won't be able to even think of something to ask the robot for at a certain point. Like there will be such an abundance of goods and services, because my prediction is that there'll be more robots than people. So,
but how do you then have human purpose in that scenario?
Yeah, I mean, nothing's perfect, but it is a necessary. Like, you can't have both. You can't have work that has to be done and amazing abundance for all. Because if it's work that has to be done, then you and only some people can do it, then you can't have abundance.
Then
for
it's
all.
narrow.
Yeah, it's narrow. Yeah. Exactly. So, but if you have billions of humanoid robots, and I think there will be, I think everyone on Earth is going to have one and going to want one. Because who wouldn't want a robot to, assuming it's very safe, watch over your kids, take care of your pet. If you have elderly parents, a lot of friends of mine have said they have elderly parents. It's very difficult to take care of them.
Expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive, and there just aren't enough people to take care of there aren't enough young people to take care of the old people.
Right.
So if you had a robot that could take care of and protect an elderly parent, I think that would be great. That would be an amazing thing to have. I think we will have those things. So, overall, I'm very optimistic about the future. I think we're headed for a future of amazing abundance, which is very cool. And definitely, we are in the most interesting time in history. I think there's a more interesting time in history. So.
Doesn't that sound like such a lovely future where humans are obsolete, where AI is everywhere? Doesn't that sound like such a lovely future? Obviously, I'm joking around, but this is no laughing matter at this point. We are at the final phases because these people want to establish a mark of the beast system. I believe that Neuralink is going to heavily tie into all of this. I really, really do. And that's why Elon is front and center talking about the AI taking over everything, because he is one of the key players in all of this. He really is. This is why he's all buddying up to people like Larry Fink. And that's not all. When I was talking earlier about the ICE stuff, look at this right here. ICE officers to assert power to forcibly enter people's homes without a judge's warrant, according to an internal ICE memo. Now, the AP is reporting this. So this is legit. And do you see where all of this is heading? First, it's going to be in the name of quote unquote illegal immigration for them to do this. Then it's going to be where they can forcibly enter your home and come after you if you are speaking out against their system. Because again, this is all tying together for their police state. Even right here, look at this. Federal immigration officers can now forcibly enter homes without a judge's warrant, according to a recently leaked ICE memo. This change marks a departure from prior protocols that required judicial approval for such actions. The memo allows officers to act on a narrow administrative warrant targeting individuals with final removal orders. Wow. It's almost like everything that people like me have been saying. I'm not trying to, prop myself up, but people have been warning about this police state for years and years and years and years. And here we are for such a time as this. And you best believe AI is going to be used in all of this. Drone technology, which is obviously tied to AI. All of these different things are going to be used for all of this stuff. When you speak out against certain groups, and I think you know where I'm going with that, they are going to come after you. They are. And this is, in my honest opinion, going hand in hand with the coming persecution of Christians, just like the Bible talks about. But as always, I thank you for taking time out of your day to watch another edition of the Truth Zone. And as always, this is Truth Seeker signing out.